I am Elizabeth and I will talk about this week's journal. This week's journal was about watching a video clip that a father explains and tells the story of how he got to say goodbye to their two sons, John and Joe, that were both one was policeman and the other was a fireman, and they both went to the terrorist attack in World Trade Center in the towers in New York, and he tells the story of how he got to say goodbye to their sons, and the father was a fireman, so I think that the son chose to be a fireman too because he could see like the work of his father first, and the other son was had a girlfriend whose father was a policeman, so he decided to be a policeman. So they both worked on very dangerous jobs, I think, and to be a father that like your sons work on that, I think that it's very hard to like see them go, and you don't know if they're going to come back. So I think that that is very hard. But this week's journal, the message I think that was about how sometimes destiny, I think, or life can put you through very tough situations, but like that is something that we cannot change, and that is something that is very natural in all human beings. So we are afraid to it because we miss the people that die, but that is just like the cycle of nature and of life. And he tells the story of how he got to lose their two sons. They both were called to go to the World Trade Center, and they both called him like when the terrorist attack occurred and the fire started, and they needed policemen and firefighters. So they both were called to go, and they both called his father first to say goodbye. I don't think that they were actually saying goodbye, but they were like calling because you're not very sure if you're going to get out of there alive. So they called the father and told them, "I love you." First, the policeman, he told him that he was going to go because they needed them there, and he told the father, "I love you" at 3:34, I think, because he always called him at that time. And then the other son, the firefighter, called him also and told him that he was going also to the attack to save people and rescue people. And he told the father also, "I love you." So I think that this is very. I mean, I think that goodbyes are very overrated because like there's you cannot know when you're going to die, and people are always watching movies and believing that there is a sign of the universe that you will say goodbye to all your family and all your the people that you love. But I don't think that is true. I think that because of something they call the father, and I believe in destiny, and I think that it was because of that, and because it's not very easy to lose one child, and I cannot imagine the pain that he could have felt by missing his two sons. So I think that God gave him that opportunity to say goodbye to them, because it's like it helps you to remember them and to remember the last words that you had with your sons. And I think that the message of this interview is to I don't know. For me, it was like I believe a lot in destiny, and I think that destiny is for real. So it was like some sign of destiny that they could say goodbye. But I think that the real message in here is that when you're going to tough situations, or you are going to experience tough situations, I think that God is always there to help us, and there's always miracles happening every day that we cannot see, but they happen. And I think that this was one of them. It was also like if you're going to go to save people in a fire that the building is going to probably collapse, you're going to probably die. So they were like also very careful with that, because it's very probably that you're going to die, but you're going to die because of a good reason. So I think that It was also that, but I think that God is always there to help us, and He was there to help them. So this video was about that, and I really enjoyed it.